How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And here at 2A News Now, you get your Second Amendment news, straightforward and to the point with no BS added in. There's been a bill introduced in Congress that would prevent states from taxing guns and ammunition. Darrell Issa, who is a Republican from California, Richard Hudson, who's a Republican from North Carolina, and Senator Jim Risch, who's a Republican from Indiana, reintroduced a bill called the Freedom from Unfair Gun Taxes Act. And there are two companion bills. The one from the Senate is S1169, and the one from the House is HR 2442. These bills, if passed, would stop states from adding extra taxes on guns and ammunition and other accessories. We all know that California has added an 11% tax on the purchase of guns and ammunition. And of course they want to use those funds to enact more gun control. And not too long ago, the state of Colorado added a 6.5% tax on firearms and ammunition, and also what they call firearm precursor parts. And there's other states considering this year to add additional taxes to the purchases of firearms and ammunition, like Washington, Vermont, and New York, as well as Mexico, Massachusetts, and Maryland. And here's what Representative Issa had to say in his statement. For too many years, extreme state policies, including my own home state, have targeted our fundamental Second Amendment rights and the American citizens who exercise them. The latest attack is California's imposition of a sin tax on firearms and ammunition. This outrageous and unfair burden on law-abiding citizens is why Senator Risch, Representative Hudson, and I are working to stop this and other attempts to penalize our people and put the price out of reach for any American. And here's a statement from Representative Hudson. Far-left politicians will stop at nothing to undermine the Second Amendment. Their latest scheme is an unconstitutional tax that seeks to price you out of your right to keep and bear arms. And this legislation will put a stop to it. And here's what Senator Risch had to say. Blue states that implement an excise tax to fund gun control initiatives are exploiting the Second Amendment. The Freedom from Unfair Gun Taxes Act ensure states do not place a significant financial burden on law-abiding gun owners to advance their anti-Second Amendment agenda. As I mentioned at the starting of the video, California and Colorado have already implemented extra taxes on guns and ammunition. As well as I mentioned that 7 other states are considering doing the same thing this year. And some say they will use it to further their anti-gun agenda. And other states will say they will use it for other amazing things that will help people. But the real reason they want to add extra taxes to your gun and ammo purchases is to discourage people from owning firearms. Plain and simple. And this bill is sponsored by Senator Risch. And Representatives Issa and Hudson would stop these unconstitutional attacks on the rights of law-abiding citizens who just want to exercise their rights to keep and bear arms with no infringements. And I hope this bill, the Freedom from Unfair Gun Taxes Act, gets traction in Congress and actually passes and is signed into law by President Trump. It's very obvious what the left is trying to do. And I'd really like to hear your thoughts about this bill in the comment section. And if you enjoy videos like this, and you also want to help the channel out and help it to continue to grow, I just ask you to take a few seconds of your time to like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. I really would appreciate it. And I invite all of you to come back and watch my next video.